Dragon fruit, also known as pitia, is one of the most visually stunning fruits in the world. This exotic fruit originally comes from Central America, but today it is widely grown in countries like Vietnam, Thailand, and Mexico. What makes dragon fruit unique is its bright pink skin and green scale-like spikes, which is why it looks like something from a fantasy world. Inside, the fruit can be either white or deep red, filled with tiny black seeds, similar to kiwi. The taste of dragon fruit is mildly sweet, often described as a mix between a kiwi and a pear, but much softer and more refreshing. It is not overly sugary, which makes it perfect for people who prefer light and fresh flavors. Dragon fruit is also extremely healthy. It is rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and fiber, which helps digestion and boosts the immune system. Another interesting fact is that dragon fruit comes from a type of cactus, incredibly sweet and juicy. The flavor of mangosteen is unique. It is a perfect balance of sweet and slightly tangy, often described as a mix between peach, pineapple, and citrus. Its texture is soft, smooth, and almost melts in your mouth, making it a favorite among fruit lovers. Mangosteen is also known for its powerful health benefits. It is rich in antioxidants, especially compounds called xanthones, which help fight inflammation and support overall health. Another interesting fact is that mangosteen trees take many years to grow and produce fruit, which makes it more rare and valuable compared to other tropical fruits. Because of its delicate nature, mangosteen is usually eaten fresh, but it can also be used in juices and desserts. Opening the fruit requires a bit of effort as the outer shell is thick, but once you get inside, it is absolutely worth it. Overall, mangosteen is not just a fruit, but a premium tropical experience known for its rich taste, soft texture, and health benefits.
Durian is one of the most famous and controversial fruits in the world. This tropical fruit is native to Southeast Asia, especially countries like Thailand, Malaysia, and Indonesia. Durian is often called the king of fruits, but not everyone agrees with that title. From the outside, durian has a large, spiky shell that looks almost like a weapon, making it one of the most recognizable fruits. However, what truly makes durian unique is its smell. It has an extremely strong odor that some people describe as unpleasant or even unbearable, which is why it is banned in many hotels and public places in Asia. But surprisingly, despite its strong smell, many people absolutely love its taste. Inside, durian has soft, creamy flesh that is rich and buttery in texture. The flavor is complex and can be described as a mix between sweet custard, almonds, and cheese. Some people find it delicious and addictive, while others cannot stand it at all. Durian is also very nutritious. It is high in energy, vitamins, and healthy fats, making it one of the most calorie-rich fruits. Another interesting fact is that durian fruits fall naturally from tall trees, and they are so heavy that they can be dangerous if they hit someone. Because of its strong smell and unique taste, durian is often considered a love-it-or-hate-it fruit. Overall, durian is not just a fruit, but an experience that challenges your senses like no other.
Passion fruit is one of the most aromatic and flavorful tropical fruits in the world. This exotic fruit is native to South America, especially Brazil, Paraguay, and Argentina, but today it is grown in many tropical regions around the globe. From the outside, passion fruit has a simple appearance, with a round shape and a purple or yellow skin. However, the real surprise is inside. When you cut it open, you will find a bright yellow pulp filled with crunchy black seeds, surrounded by a juicy, fragrant gel. The flavor of passion fruit is incredibly intense. It is a perfect balance of sweet and sour, creating a refreshing and slightly tangy taste. Its aroma is very strong and tropical, which is why it is widely used in juices, desserts, and perfumes. The texture is unique because you can both drink the juice and crunch the seeds at the same time. Passion fruit is also packed with nutrients. It contains vitamin C, vitamin A, and antioxidants that help support the immune system and improve skin health. Another interesting fact is that passion fruit comes from a flowering vine, and its flowers are considered some of the most beautiful in the world. Because of its strong flavor, even a small amount of passion fruit can completely transform a dish or drink. It is commonly used in smoothies, cocktails, desserts, and even sauces. Overall, passion
Cherimoya is often called one of the most delicious fruits you have probably never tried. This unique fruit is native to the Andes Mountains in South America, especially in countries like Peru, Ecuador, and Colombia. From the outside, cherimoya has a green, scale-like skin that may look unusual, but inside it hides a soft and creamy treasure. When you cut it open, you will find a white, custard-like flesh with several black seeds. The texture of cherimoya is incredibly smooth and creamy, almost like a natural dessert. The flavor is even more impressive. It is often described as a mix of banana, pineapple, and strawberry, creating a sweet and tropical combination. Because of its creamy consistency, cherimoya is sometimes called custard apple. It is usually eaten with a spoon, just like pudding. Cherimoya is also very nutritious. It contains vitamins B and C, as well as fiber, which supports digestion and overall health. One important thing to note is that the seeds are not edible and should always be removed before eating. Another interesting fact is that cherimoya was highly valued by ancient civilizations, including the Inca, who considered it a special fruit. Due to its delicate texture, cherimoya is rarely exported in large quantities, which makes it harder to find in many parts of the world. Overall, cherimoya is a hidden gem in the fruit world, offering a rich, creamy texture and an
Buddha's hand is one of the strangest looking fruits in the world. This unique citrus fruit is native to Asia, especially China and India, and has been cultivated for centuries. What makes it truly special is its unusual shape, which looks like yellow fingers stretching out from the base, almost like a hand. Because of this appearance, it is called Buddha's hand. Unlike most fruits, Buddha's hand does not have pulp or juice inside. Instead, it is made almost entirely of fragrant peel and pith. The aroma of this fruit is incredibly strong, fresh, and citrusy, often compared to a mix of lemon and flowers. Even though you cannot eat it like a typical fruit, it is highly valued for its fragrance and flavor. The peel is often used in cooking, baking, and making desserts, especially in candied form. It is also used to flavor drinks, teas, and even perfumes. In many Asian cultures, Buddha's hand is considered a symbol of good luck, happiness, and longevity. Because of this, it is often used as a decorative offering in homes and temples. Another interesting fact is that it contains no bitterness, unlike many other citrus fruits, making it perfect for culinary use. Overall, Buddha's hand is not a fruit you eat in the usual way, but it is a fascinating and beautiful ingredient with a powerful aroma and cultural significance.
Starfruit, also known as carambola, is one of the most visually unique fruits in the world. This tropical fruit is native to Southeast Asia, including countries like Malaysia, Indonesia, and the Philippines. At first glance, starfruit may look like a simple yellow fruit, but when you slice it, something magical happens. Each slice forms a perfect star shape, which is how the fruit gets its name. This makes it very popular for decoration in food, drinks, and desserts. The taste of starfruit is light, refreshing, and slightly tangy. It is often described as a mix between apple, citrus, and grapes. The texture is crisp and juicy, similar to a firm pear. Starfruit can be eaten whole, including the skin, which makes it very convenient and easy to enjoy. It is also low in calories and rich in vitamin C, making it a healthy snack. One interesting fact is that the flavor of starfruit can vary depending on how ripe it is. Riper fruits tend to be sweeter, while unripe ones are more sour. Because of its beautiful shape, starfruit is widely used in fruit salads, cocktails, and as a garnish in high-end dishes. However, it is important to note that people with kidney problems should avoid starfruit due to certain natural compounds. Overall, starfruit is not only delicious and refreshing, but also visually stunning, attractive fruits in the world.
Salak, also known as snake fruit, is one of the most unique-looking fruits in the world. This tropical fruit is native to Indonesia and is commonly found in Southeast Asia. What makes salak stand out immediately is its reddish-brown skin, which looks exactly like snake scales. Because of this unusual appearance, it is often called snake fruit. The outer skin is dry and rough, but it can be easily peeled by hand. Inside, the fruit is divided into small segments, similar to garlic cloves, with a firm and crunchy texture. The taste of salak is quite interesting and complex. It is sweet, slightly acidic, and sometimes even a little nutty. Some people describe its flavor as a mix between apple, banana, and pineapple. The texture is crisp, almost like an apple, but with a denser bite. Salak is also rich in nutrients, including vitamin C, fiber, and antioxidants, which support digestion and overall health. One important thing to note is that the fruit contains a small seed inside each segment, which should not be eaten. Another interesting fact is that there are many varieties of salak, and their taste can vary from very sweet to slightly astringent. Salak is usually eaten fresh, but it can also be used in traditional desserts and snacks in Indonesia. Overall, salak is a fascinating fruit with a unique appearance, crunchy texture, and a surprisingly delicious flavor.
Jabuticaba is one of the most unusual fruits you will ever see, not because of its taste, but because of how it grows. This rare fruit is native to Brazil and is mainly found in South America. What makes Jabuticaba truly unique is that it grows directly on the trunk of the tree, instead of on branches like most fruits. At first glance, it may look like the tree is covered in dark purple bubbles. The fruit itself is small, round, and has a deep purple or almost black skin. Inside, it contains a juicy, translucent pulp that is sweet and slightly tangy. The flavor is often compared to grapes, but with a more complex and aromatic taste. The skin is a bit thick and slightly bitter, but the inside is refreshing and delicious. Jabuticaba is also very nutritious. It is rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, and compounds that support heart health. Because the fruit is very delicate and spoils quickly, it is rarely exported, which makes it hard to find outside of Brazil.
In local regions, jaboticaba is often eaten fresh or used to make juices, jams, and even wine. Another interesting fact is that the tree can produce fruit multiple times a year, making it very special. Overall, jaboticaba is not just a fruit, but a natural wonder because of its unique growing style and delicious flavor.